Okay. I'm gonna just turn this off. Okay. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Advanced. So, just dealing with me. Oh, OCD. Yeah. So, this is the level. This is the level I got to last time I played, which I was finding hard. Because of the sheer amount of piggy banks all over the place, and and because of the sheer amount of piggy banks all over the place, that meant that there isn't much room to there isn't much room to maneuver the boxes and create power-ups and whatnot, but I seem to be doing vastly better this time, don't I? Can't keep a good man down for long, they say, don't they? Yes. I wonder if I can create two TNT boxes here. That might. I'm not sure really whether the Rubik's cubes will help here, but what fun is life if you don't take risks, eh? But yeah, let's see if. Although, what if we can get to? I don't know. That might not be a bright idea. Yeah, let's just build this. See if we can make a difference, and I can help myself proceed, so to speak, and with the objective and all. Yes. Although it seems like I might have spent a bit too much time dallying about trying to get the power-ups and whatnot, because not only have I still got to get rid of the piggy banks, I've also got the stray bubbles all over the place to get rid of. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, in fact, and it just shows how much of a newbie I can be sometimes, when I was doing so well and it looked like I was going to complete the level, but then I managed to mess it all up in the end and fail. Yeah, that kind of thing is typical of me, I think, really. That kind of thing used to happen to me on Tiberian Sun sometimes if I was winning against an elite, but then I'd do something stupid, or they'd just put in a phenomenal performance and they'd somehow survive when they were losing and then come back to win against me in the end. And yeah, as I said, that kind of thing is typical of me being a newbie at heart and whatnot. making stupid mistakes in life all the time and whatnot. But I suppose, as they say, you can't fix stupidity, can you, really? You can fix things like high body fat and the way how you look and whatnot, but stupidity is one of the things that just can't be rectified, isn't it, really? But I digress anyway. Oh yeah, I seem to be doing well here, though, don't I? Yeah, one piggy bank to go and 20 moves left. Should be close to celebrate already, shouldn't it, really? Although, with me being me, I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. There's still chance for me to there's still chance for me to mess everything up, isn't there? Yeah, the way I'm starting. Oh, but yeah, still starting to. There seems to still be hope now, though. Only 3 years I've done it. Yes. Okay. The camera view, the window view seems to be a bit out of order then. A second, nice. Okay, 208 now. Let's hope this can be another one of those videos where I complete all the levels and feel satisfied afterwards. I mean, this doesn't seem awfully complex with all the beach balls at the bottom and just bubbles to get rid of, does it? But could they be famous last words from yours truly, I wonder? In these uncertain times, you just never know, do you, really? The world can be a treacherous, unpredictable place, I suppose you could say, Sonny Jim. That's a good thing to get the two TNT boxes together, isn't it? Yes. Won't be quite as good here, though, but alas, we can produce a Rubik's Cube out of it instead with the orange boxes. And I'll get the orange boxes here in this corner where they'll have a lot of effect and use it. And make the TNT boxes appear here like so. Aren't I elite? See? Thanks to God's help, of course, yes. Yeah. Okay. Still got the bubbles to get rid of in the bottom right corner, along with a beach ball and all. But it shouldn't present too much of a problem. Given the kind of problems I've handled before. There's the last one there. I was starting to wonder where it was very briefly. Sometimes it can be more simple than it looks getting those last bubbles, can't it? I'm so used to always needing to get power-ups in order to get the bubbles and whatnot, but sometimes you only need to get rid of small groups of boxes, get rid of small groups of boxes to take care of the problems at hand. Yes. And so it looks like in this one we've got to get rid of bricks and Easter eggs. I would get this Rubik's Cube here at the bottom, but given that I wouldn't be able to match any other power-ups next to it, it probably wouldn't do me much good at the moment, I don't think. But alas, it will do now, once we, now that we can get the propeller down here after getting rid of these bricks up here like so. And yes, we can get another Rubik's Cube, and now we've got 2. And now we can really go to town with this level in terms of getting rid of all the stuff that we need to get rid of, like so. Yeah, sounds high elite. We've got help, of course, I hope, yes. That might have been a bad omen, though, where the screen just jumped out of view by itself. Maybe saying God's name too much counts as saying his name in vain, and so maybe I was being punished a bit by the screen jumping out of view just like it did. Okay, 210 now. It seems similar, doesn't it? Having to get rid of bricks and Easter eggs. So maybe it'll be another dominating. Maybe it'll be another dominating performance for me. Another spectacular performance which will inspire all you Toy Blast players out there and encourage you to name your children after me when you see when my tactics inspire you to complete levels that you're stuck on and whatnot. Yes. So we've got rid of all the bricks now, and we just need to get rid of enough Easter eggs by taking care of the ones that are on screen, and then getting more to come down so we can take care of those as well to bolster our quota that way. Yes. I remembered the word quota from playing from Half-Life 2 when Barney Calhoun is pretending to be a Metro cop so he can spy on the Combine, and he's saying he hasn't met his beating quota for the day, with how the Metro cops would randomly beat up citizens in order to make it look like they were doing a good job enforcing the law for humanity's benefactors, aka the Combine, who had conquered Earth. Yes. They were a big group, a big conglomerate of cybernetic aliens, and their leaders looked like big giant alien slugs, I suppose you could say. But they had telepathic powers, so they weren't totally a laughingstock. I mean, would you consider it laughable if say a big alien was enslaved? If say a big alien was capable of digging your brain out of your skull with its tongue, if it was a big giant flying slug capable of telekinetic powers, no, I don't think you would be. And that just shows the kind of horrifying predicament that the people of Earth in Half-Life 2 were stuck in, doesn't it? Yes. The kind of predicament they were suffering, yes. Alas, it seems quite hard to get the sheer amount of Easter eggs on these levels, doesn't it? Partially because there isn't many on screen at a time, and also because it's kind of hard getting the power-ups together as well. I always find it satisfying getting rid of the Easter eggs though first, unwrapping them by hitting them, and then finally breaking them to pieces when they're in chocolate form. Looks nice when the bits of paper fly through the air when you hit them the first time to unwrap them as well, doesn't it? Yes. Losing quite a few lives here, don't want to say. It'll be a shame if the video comes to an end soon after I got off to such a good start, won't it? But alas, that's sometimes the way that the cookie crumbles, I suppose you could say, isn't it, Sonny Jim? Yes. Very close to matching the power up here with the Rubik's Cube down there, the yellow Rubik's Cube. That'll be quite a boon in my efforts to solve the problem, won't it? Just trying to get a lot of yellow squares on screen, and now I think we'll do it. Use the power up anyway, not finish the level just yet. Don't want to jinx myself after all, do I, by showboating too soon? I'd say we'll take the risk and go for another Rubik's Cube rather than playing it safe and going for the old propeller and TNT box solution power up type thing. Yeah. Come to think of it, I should have matched those two reds next to the two unwrapped Easter eggs, shouldn't I? I didn't need to, since I still finished the level. Yay. Okay, that was 210. Now on to 211, and I've still got 2 lives left. Oh, nice. Been going 18 minutes as well, so time isn't a worry at the moment. So we've got a lot of bowling pins to get rid of here. I'm guessing it started at 80. That's quite extreme, isn't it? But no matter, I like the challenge. Although it might not be much of a challenge, really, considering that no matter where I get rid of boxes, they're more often than not hitting the bowling pins. So, fortune, never mind. Things are going well, it seems, yes. Hey, look at this, oh no, I thought I had another Rubik's Cube instead of a TNT box at the bottom there. But you never know, I might still be able to get 2 Rubik's Cubes together. Oh, so close. Yeah, that's where I wanted. Although, come to think of it, I might not do the level now with how I was trying so hard to get those 2 Rubik's Cubes and wasted time trying to get them as opposed to just getting on with the task at hand. Typical of me, just because I wanted to be fancy in the manner that I finished the level, isn't it? Another example of my stupidity and my need to show off, stopping me from reaping maximal results, I suppose you could say. But I think I'll be stupid again and maybe try to get two Rubik's Cubes together once more, although it does seem like a bit of a risk. But no, let's do it. I'm a chronic risk taker after all, sometimes. Sometimes I've said how you can't really expect to get anywhere in life if you don't take risks, can you? There we go, I win again. Didn't beat me first, but it was decent. It was decent. It was decent. So, that was 211. On to 212 now. More bowling pins, it seems. How nice. Don't know why I failed that level 207 so often in my last video. Maybe I was feeling a bit depressed or down or something that was making me perform in a less than optimal manner since I found it rather easier and more fun this time. I suppose that's the lesson that we need to keep in our hearts from the Mighty Ducks films, isn't it? The way how the Mighty Ducks always played their best hockey once they swallowed their pride and stopped playing ultra competitively and decided they were just going to have fun and all. I often notice that happening in the Stanley Cup playoffs as well sometimes when a hockey team is has say lost the first 3 games or so and then they're only one loss away from being eliminated and it's like they kind of start to think that they don't have any chance of winning, so they decide they're just gonna have fun instead. And then before you know it, they start winning games and coming back from the brink of defeat. I mean, they usually always lose anyway in that kind of scenario after making big comebacks, but that's besides the point, really, isn't it? Be interested to see what this person said to me in response in this group. Anyway, I've out alive now, so I'll. So, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks.